Okay, hi, good morning. Happy wake and bake. Welcome to Poetry and Prophecies. We're having a good fucking time because why not have a good fucking time, right? So, we are on SIRACH 19. Okay, let's do this. SIRACH 19. So, happy wake and bake. Take your fucking pills. Take your pills. Yeah. Okay. So, this says whoever does this grows richer. I don't know what whoever does this is. Hold on. Let's see what the last verse is, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Do not become a glutton and a drunkard with nothing in your purse. And it says, whoever does this grows no richer. Those who waste the little will be stripped bare. Wine and women will make the heart lustful, and the companion of prostitutes becomes reckless. Real life. Rottenness and worms will possess him, and the reckless will be snatched away. Whoever trusts others too quickly has a shallow mind. This is a Nikki problem. That's why I'm not allowed to make friends. And those who sin wrong themselves. Okay, use the proper use of speech. So, no word magic, motherfuckers. Whoever gloats over evil will be destroyed. Whoever repeats gossip has no sense. Never repeat gossip. And no one will reproach you. Tell nothing to friend nor foe. And unless it be a sin for you, do not reveal a thing. If it's a sin for one, it's a sin for all, though. And in time, hold on. Oh, unless it be a sin for you, do not reveal a thing. For someone may have heard you and watched you. That's why you need a lawyer. You need a lawyer. And in time, come to hate you. You need a lawyer. Let anything you hear die with you. Never fear, it will not make you burst. Yeah, keeping secrets won't hurt you. Having heard something, the fool goes into labor. This is me with Christmas. I am the worst at Christmas. Don't tell me what anybody's getting because I'm going to tell them. Because surprises are the worst. Like a woman, okay, giving birth, blah, blah, blah. Like an arrow stuck in a fool's thigh. I don't know about an arrow, But I was bit by a cactus once. You know how it like sticks that shit in you or whatever? Maybe not bit, but that shit hurt like a bite. I had those things in my thigh for like 2 weeks. I was scared. I don't want to be like, I was bit by a cactus and now I got these things in my leg. They had to pull them out with tweezers. Oh, it was the worst. You know, the things you hurt your face with, pulling the hair out of your face, which is a sin, by the way. You're not supposed to do that. And, yeah, don't get bit by a cactus. Shit hurts. Admonish your friend. He may not have done it. Hold on. Gossip in the belly of the fool. Admonish your friend. He may not have done it. Well, then why would you admonish him if he didn't do it? Just be like, what the fuck was that about, dude? And you'd be like, I didn't do it. And then the behavior analysis starts. And if he did, that he may not do it again. Oh, I just need to read this as one, is what I need to start doing. These verses are one, but sometimes each thing is like, admonish your friend, he may not have done it. And if he did, that he may not do it again. So be like, the fuck was that, dude? And be like, but there was circumstances. But like, okay, motherfucker, but don't do that again. Like, I stand behind you, but if you do this shit again, no, you don't have my support. Admonish your neighbor. He may not have said it, and if he did, may he not say it again. Again, it's like, the fuck, dude. Admonish your friend. Often it may be slander. Do not believe every story. Yeah, people get jealous and make shit up, yo. Then, two, a person can slip and not mean it. Yeah, you know, words hurt. Who has not sinned with his tongue? Admonish your neighbor before you break with him. Give him due place to the law of the Most High. What? You're always fucking with me in my videos, Captain. I'm trying to do stuff. Come here. Come. Okay, well, I'm not fucking with you then. Cry. I don't give a shit. Okay. How to recognize true wisdom. All wisdom is fear of the Lord. They changed this. This has been changed 3 times. And in all wisdom, the observance of the law, the knowledge of the wickedness is not wisdom. Yeah, teaching people how to commit crimes is not wise. Got it. Nor is there prudence in the counsel of sinners. There is a shrewdness that is detestable. Is that jaded, being jaded? While the fool may never be free from sin, better the fool may be from sin. Wait. There's a shrewdness that is detestable, while the fool may be free from sin. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? Better are the God-fearing who have little understanding than those of great intelligence who violate the law. I don't want to say Democrats because they're not smart, but the things they think of are highly complex. They're just stupid. So I don't know if that makes them intelligent or not. There's a shrewdness, keen but dishonest. There are those who are duplicitous to win judgment. I've heard this word before. I don't know what it means, but I've heard it before. Duplicit. I don't I know I've heard a version of this word before at least. What does it mean? Treacherous. Duplicitous behavior. Okay, so it's treacherous. Okay, they'll be treacherous to win in the judgment. Yes, these are Democrats. It's the whole other half of the American governmental system. And the FBI, the CIA, the WEF, the CDC, all the ones that are afraid to be called what they're called because they are not that. There is a villain, bowed in grief. Is this Hillary Clinton? Full of deceit within. Oh, yes, that's Hillary Clinton. He hides his face and pretends not to hear. Yeah, this should say she. She hides her face and pretends not to hear. But when not observed, she will take advantage of you. Yes, yes. Even if his lack of strength keeps him from sinning. When he finds the right time, he will do harm. Yes, take another village of babies. People are known by their appearance. The devil. Shut up, Nikki. That's not about Hillary. Okay. People are known by their appearance. The sensible are recognized as such. When first met, people are known by their appearance. The sensible are recognized as such. First impression. Oh, your first impression is, oh shit, you're smart, dude. Let's be friends. One's attire, hearty laughter, and gait proclaim him for what he is. Yeah. There's a Sanskrit prophecy. I don't know if it's a prophecy or not. I read it in a book about a prison break. It says something like, you will know her by her wings, by her laughter. Like your soulmate, you'll know your soulmate by all of these things, right? Only it's not attire, it says wings. Wings, laughter, and voice. You'll recognize her right away. That's what it says. So that was SIRACH chapter 19. If you give me 1 second, I will be back with wisdom. Okay. Wisdom chapter 13. Okay. And this one says, I don't know how good I am at keeping this mouse thing out of the way, but I apologize. But I can't see it any other way. My eyes are so bad. So it has to be this big, or I will never. I will ask you to find it every single time, and I know you can't even answer me. So, so I gotta try to make it easy on myself. And this says digression on false worship. Okay, we need this one. Nobody else is going to tell us how to do this. So let's see. The guy asked me yesterday on one of my social medias. He asked me, "What are the principles of something, something?" Hold on, I'll show you what he said. Because it bothered the fuck out of me. Because it's like, there's no rules to following God. It says it. You got to be nice to people. You got to be good. And you got to mean it from your heart, right? But then he said, there's principles and rules and blah, blah crap. And it's like, I don't know. This guy. Hold on. Oh, oh, oh. What is the guy that said it? Hold on. Right here. Okay. Okay, right here. How is one saved again? Four commands and or principles. Someone born again can answer them eventually. When the fuck is there a rule? There's not a rule until Jesus. And I haven't made it that far. And I don't give a shit about any fucking, there's no rules. You got to be good. You got to mean it with your whole heart. And you can only fuck with God. You can't fuck with no one else. And then my response is, my soul is minding God's business, right? And then he said, fill in the blank. And it said, if the question is, how do you become godly? Where we are in the Bible, you have to love only God and the least of his sheep. If you're asking for the Judean way, I don't know and don't care. I haven't made it that far in the Bible yet. And I've already said I will be associated with Jesus, but these Judean people, I'm not. I don't want to be associated with them. They're terrible fucking people, and I have my own terrible shit I have to be okay for. Well, what's up? Okay. Foolish by nature were all who were in ignorance of God, and who from good things, okay, and who from good things seen did not proceed in knowing the one who is, and from studying the works did not discern the artisan. Okay. Instead, either fire or wind, the swift air, the circuit of the stars, the mighty water of the luminaries of heaven, the governors of the world, they considered gods. They still do. They fucking still do. Now, if out of joy in their beauty, They thought them gods let them learn how far more excellent is the Lord than these. For the original source of beauty fashioned them, or they were struck by their might. This is blue, by the way. Their might and energy. Let them realize from these things how much more powerful is the one who made them. From the greatness and the beauty of created things. Blue, I can't. Okay, I can't. You're just gonna have to yield. Okay. Okay. They were, hold on. Let them know far more excellent is the Lord than these. For the original source of beauty fashioned them. Or if they were struck by their might and energy, let them realize from these things how much more powerful is the one who made them. For from the greatness and the beauty of created things, their original author, by analogy, is seen. What? Okay, from the greatness and beauty of created things, by analogy is seen. But yet, for these the blame is less, for they have gone astray. Perhaps though they seek God and wish to find him, for they search busily among his works, but are distracted by what they see, because the things seen are fair. But again, even those are pardonable, for they so far succeed in knowledge that they would speculate about the world, how they did not more quickly find its Lord. What? What is that? How many? What is that? Hold on. Let them realize from. Okay, we are up here. Okay. Here we go. Foolish by nature are all who were in ignorance of God, and who from good things did not succeed in knowing the one who is. So this is people who are just finding God. They're like kind of like me, right? Like, look at all this good shit. Let's read this Bible. And I got clouded a little bit. So here we go. And from studying the works did not discern the artisan. Oh no, I seen it. I see it. Instead, either fire or wind, the swift air, the circuit of stars, the mighty water, luminaries of heaven, the governors of the world, they considered gods. Now, if out of joy in their beauty they thought them gods. Okay, so they think they're gods. They definitely think they're gods. Now let them know how far more excellent is the Lord than these. For the original source of beauty fashioned them. Okay, so listen, we know what God they worship. How do we tell them to worship the other God? We got to pray and make our God better, right? Like, get up and do the damn thing, big guy. Like, come on. You can't let Moloch win. You got to tell him, don't let Moloch win. Okay, thought them gods fashion them. Or if they were struck by their might and energy, let them realize from these things how much more powerful is the one who made them. Fucking right. Listen, big guy, this is true stuff right here. For from the greatness and the beauty of created things, right here, their original author, by analogy, is seen. I think that's what we do, right? I give what I feel might be analogies to whatever the fuck is happening in this book. We're doing a good job. We're doing a job that may be good in figuring out what this Bible says. But yet, for these, the blame is less. Oh, good. Okay, so, okay. Yay, mini sin. We're doing good. For they have gone astray, perhaps, though they seek God and wish to find him. For they search busily among his works. Oh my God, this is us, ain't it? Right here. Okay, this is us. But are distracted by what they see, because the things seen are fair. Okay, yeah, none of this shit we're seeing is fair. But again, not even these are pardonable. For if they so far succeed in knowledge that they could speculate about the world. Okay, this is not us. This is not us. How did they not more quickly find its Lord? Oh, we found him. He's right over here in the corner. We're doing a good job. Idolatry. This is a ghost song. It's by the band called Ghost. Yeah, Papa Amoritis looks scary. I get it. He's like dead Pope. But it's a good band. But wretched are they, and in dead things are their hopes. Okay, not us. We're not there. We don't know. Who termed gods things made by human hands? Oh, that would be the leader of whatever type of thing. Well, hold on. The first one was Jeroboam. No, I'm sorry. Aaron. Aaron made the first cow god. And then Jeroboam. And he set them in two different places. So those two for sure. Gold and silver, the product of art, images of beasts, or useless stone, the work of an ancient hand. Yeah, okay. What does this group know as ancient? What is their ancient? Carpenter and wooden idols. A carpenter may cut down a suitable tree and skillfully scrape off its bark and deftly plying his hold on skillfully scrape all his bark and deftly plying his art produce something fit for daily use and use the scraps from his handiwork in preparing his food and have his fill. Then the good for nothing refuse. Then the good for nothing refuge from these remnants. Crooked wood grown full of knots. He takes and carves to occupy his spare time. This wood he molds with mindless skill and patterns. Okay, and makes it the image of a human, or makes it resemble some worthless beast. When he has daubed it with red and crimsoned its surface with red stain and daubed over every blemish in it. I just learned this word the other day playing bingo. You daub the thing to play bingo. I just heard that word the other day. Okay. He makes a fitting shrine for it and puts it on the wall, fastening it with a nail. And thus he provides for it lest it fall down. Knowing that it cannot help itself, for truly it is an image and needs help. But when he prays about his goods or marriage children, he is not ashamed to address the thing without a soul. For vigor, he invokes the powerless. For life, he entreats the dead. I believe, I'm not exactly sure, but I know the Mormons go and pray for dead people. I don't know if that's what this means, but they definitely do that. Define. Okay, so never mind. That means he goes to the dead. For aid, he position. Wow. For aid, he beseeches the wholly incompetent. For travel, something that cannot even walk. Motherfuckers. For profit and business and success with his hands. He asks a power of a thing with hands utterly powerless. Wow. Why? Like some of this stuff, it's like God feels the urge, like he has to be like, no making images of me. You just have to worship me because you love me. I Again, my mind goes back to this giant battle of the gods. Like, there's always a battle of the gods. What, again, was that a concession? You gotta do it so nobody can worship you, nobody can have an idol. Or God being like, they'll do it even without an image. I'll make it a rule. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna win. I don't know. But it definitely does seem like that, don't it? Like it like some of these rules God has are like, did you make some kind of deal? Like, what is really going on with these rules? Like, you had a high place, right? The highest of the highest places. And these other people make high places for other gods. And then you're like, no high places. It's like, what do you do? I don't know. I don't know. But part of me believes that some of these rules maybe are a concession or something. Like, I'll do this without any of my fancy shit. I'll just use the same amount of power you have. Yeah, I'm gonna win. And then God's team hashtag winning. Anyway, I think that's it. So, like and subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about this maybe giant battle of the gods or about what any of these two chapters said, anything we read from last night. Whatever. Just tell me where you read it because I did not remember or I can't remember where any of these verses and shit are. So just tell me where, what video, whatever. I'll watch it. I don't care. I don't mind watching my own videos. Like sometimes I'll just put on, I got a playlist on YouTube of prophecies, poetry and prophecies. I always started at like Song of Solomon 1 and just go down to 8. I listen to those a lot because Songs of Solomon they're not hilarious, but they're hilarious, kind of, because, like, is this about God? Like, ah, I don't get it, because but I don't know. It seems like those poetry, that's baby making poetry right there. Anyway, I think that's all I got. I'm going to talk your head off. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Like, share, subscribe, and like, subscribe, and comment. Share if you want to. You know, other people might be weird and need some poetry in the morning. Anyway, thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever. Take your pills and comment.